Hey guys! So I was going to share an angel story today, and I still will, just in a different video. And to a certain degree, I'll still be sharing an angel story. It's just not the one I planned, because through some synchronicity today, I am inspired to share my insight and bring to your awareness a phenomena or a symbol that can be used as a transport mechanism, or what I like to describe as a celestial being or group of beings, often referred to as the blue spheres, that when meditated upon or connected to energetically can help lift your vibration and consciousness into higher states of awareness. So earlier today, I was on Pinterest, and I'm not sure why, but I went into an older board I had created and called Blue Q. And Blue Q as in blue spheres or blue circles. And during my awakening process, I would often get the urge to sketch or paint. And a lot of times I wouldn't know what would be created until after I was finished. And in this case, the painting I'm going to show you is of a bunch of blue spheres. And forgive me, I'm not a professional. And in this case, I was drawing my lucky dragon, who I lovingly called Blue Q. And here he is. And maybe I called him Blue Q because he looks more like a blue pool ball than he does a dragon. And it's not hard to see that he is made of blue spheres or blue circles. His eyes are blue circles, his face is a blue circle sphere, as well as his body. And he is also surrounded by more blue spheres. So I guess he's not the only one. And once I painted this, I can't remember, but how I came about it, but sometimes I find the information and sometimes it finds me. I came across a man named William Henry, and you can find him at williamhenry.net. And he compiled information about these blue spheres and found that they are depicted in religious and spiritual artwork all throughout the world. If you look at Byzantine Christianity during those times, you can find it mostly in the churches, and oftentimes you'll see Jesus inside of a blue circle or blue sphere, bolstered by angels, often blue, and lifted and ascending to heaven. And you'll also find those blue circles in that same era's artwork being used to encase, surround saints, spirits, as they ascend into the higher dimensions of heaven. The blue spheres are also found in Asia. We'll call it the blue pearl, and you can do a blue pearl meditation, as well as, I think they call it the blue dot. And what I found interesting was, before I started filming, I was looking at my painting, and I'll show you. Oftentimes when I paint or draw, this little bluebird, I call him my bluebird, will show up. And even though I know I call him my bluebird, he is the representation of the Egyptian priest Thoth. And Thoth was known for wisdom and thought and language. And he wears a headdress of a moon, a crescent moon, and then also a full moon. And in this case, a blue full moon or blue sphere circle. And I guess that's where the synchronicity, really the main one, lies. Because after I was done looking at Pinterest, I came to find out unknowingly that tonight we experience the blue full moon, which comes around about as often as they have coined the phrase. And we will most likely not see the next one till 2037. And I'm not really sure if you guys will be around. I don't know what my plans are in 2037. But I thought that was kind of neat. In Egyptian symbols and artwork, they also use a blue sphere to symbolize Horus. And another synchronicity I found inside of the painting is, and this might be a little harder for some of you to see if you don't see abstractly, and right here in this little quarter blue circle, the white part kind of showed up. And when I saw it, when I painted this years ago, I thought to myself, oh, I painted a moon. A moon came up. And then today, right before this, I was just like, oh, interesting. It's a blue full moon. Blue full moon. And then all the blue spheres. Now, an interesting thing that William Henry also found is that the blue spheres are often accompanied by a celestial group. Sometimes people refer to as extraterrestrials, definitely other dimensional, called the blue avians or the bluebirds. So these two, the blue spheres as well as the blue avians, have a tendency to work together to help us raise our vibration, our energy vibration. So I just kind of wanted to share that with you. And as I'm setting up to film, I also realized that this is my husband's music room. And one of the bands he's in is called Jana, and they play absolutely beautiful Middle Eastern worldly type music. And the creator of the band, Keith, who I think is Christian, but also very learned in other spiritual practices and has traveled to learn. On, I think, every one of his album covers, there's a blue sphere. There's 4 paintings in here, and every single one of them has a blue circle on them with an image inside. Hey, you know, if you look around, you'll see. So I just wanted to share that with you today. And if you're so inclined and feel the desire, maybe you'll look into this a little more. Again, the man's name is William Henry, and you can find him at williamhenry.net, as well as I've seen videos of him on YouTube. And he does an interview where he makes more connections, and people have transcribed them, his interview, where he explains his findings on the connections between the blue spheres as well as the blue spheres and the blue avians or the blue bird, celestial, extraterrestrial, interdimensional, upper dimensional consciousness. So, thanks for listening.